1 in 10 5-year-olds in New South Wales show early warning signs of developing mental illness later in life, according to a new study that provides a ready-made blueprint for detecting at-risk children. The findings highlight the need for targeted early intervention strategies to better support children, their families and teachers much earlier before actual symptoms emerge in adolescence or early adulthood, the researchers said. Using results of the 2009 Australian Early Development Census, AEDC, the researchers identified 4 distinct groups from the 67,353 children surveyed across New South Wales: no risk, mild generalised risk, misconduct risk and pervasive risk. The AEDC, held every 3 years nationally when children start kindergarten, covers 16 indicators for early childhood development across physical, emotional, social, language and cognitive skills, communication and general knowledge domains. Almost 78%, 52,495 children, have virtually no risk across all 16 indicators, the study said. Just over 10% were at high risk of developing a mental illness later in life, the researchers reported in the Australian-New Zealand Journal of Psychiatry. They found 6.5% of children fell into the misconduct risk group, and 4% were classified as having a pervasive risk. The pervasive risk children showed vulnerabilities across all 16 AEDC areas. Those are the children that are easily identified in the classroom, said lead author Associate Professor Melissa Green at UNSW's School of Psychiatry. Those are the children whom teachers say are the troublemakers and the parents say they can't control them, she said. Childhood maltreatment was the strongest predictor of the child being in a high-risk group, the researchers found after cross-referencing the AEDC with records from the New South Wales Departments of Health, Education, Justice and Child Protection. The children in the pervasive risk group were 6 times more likely to have been maltreated than children in the no-risk group. Children in the high-risk groups were also 2 to 4 times more likely to have a parent with a mental illness or a parent with a criminal history. There was some association between perinatal factors, including mothers smoking during pregnancy, gestational diabetes, birthing complications and low birth weight, but these predictors paled in comparison with maltreatment, parental mental illness and parental criminal history. Dr. Green stressed the study was not diagnosing or labeling 5-year-olds with mental illness and cautioned that not all children identified as high risk would go on to develop a mental disorder. Instead, it was looking for markers of risk that could act as early warning signs and opportunities for early interventions in the form of psychosocial support, not medication. We are trying to get to these at-risk children before the emergence of actual symptoms of mental illness, because once those symptoms emerge, the process is already on the way to becoming a disorder, Dr. Green said. We don't want to send anyone down a pathway to definitive outcomes.